Okay, guys, we are back, and we have the silver gauntlets. You can see them on our wrists. Actually, let's take a look at Link. Can we see them on Link here? I think so, but it's hard to tell. Another spam call. Also, I forgot to say one Cody call yesterday while I was cut, so feel free to bring that up all you want in the comments, Cat Pumpkin, please. I don't know if I should be calling you by your name, but I haven't yet in videos. It's Basil. And also, I rarely say it out loud for whatever reason, because I was scared to for a long time, because I didn't want to get it wrong. Okay. Oh, this is the most important grotto in the game. Green potion for 40 rupees. That's actually not useful, but I've never, ever used a potion in Ocarina of Time. Red potion's not bad, I don't think. You know what? Let's go ahead and buy it. I've never used a potion, so... yeah, okay, it's just your life energy. I believe green is your magic. A green potion refills your magic. I think it was that way in... Was it that way in A Link to the Past? I honestly can't remember, but what we're here for is... Oh, also, that's the type of boulder. We can finally lift silver boulders now, which is phenomenal. Oh, I'm dying to see what that one in Gerudo Valley that we can get with the cuckoo. I'm so excited to see what that is. Is there no point to being right here? Because there are actually some Skulltulas you can find out here at night. We are about to wrap up all the Skulltulas for the Desert Colossus, even though we just got here for the first time, and it feels a little weird. And yeah, I jumped the gun. Oh well, we want it to be night anyway, so we can actually see what we're getting. We know one of the things we can get. Alright, that's it. Nope, I'm killing 10 of these guys. Yeah, and I've never fought one of the purple levers before today that I showed if you kill 10 of them, so it's pretty cool to me, honestly. But if you'll remember, these guys spawn so annoyingly in Zelda 1 in the little desert sections. And oh, it's always cool to see Zelda 1 enemies in 3D. Alright, are you guys still really not dead? Is that really not 10? Oh, that's the big one. That's the big one. I don't know, it looks so cool. That's why I want to leave this in. Oh, we keep getting stuck in the sand. Oh my god, that was a lot of money. Okay, cool. It feels good to actually be blowing our rupees on stuff because I never do that. Is it? Aha! Aha! Okay, I knew there was one of you here somewhere. Oh no, it's about to be daytime. You know what? We're fine. We can now go all the way to the end and get the heart piece, which is the other major thing we can get with the bean plant. So this bean plant has plenty of uses. I saw a comment. You know what? I'm going to open it right now. Oh, thank you, JBling6687, for commenting during my final recording session here. So I do get to keep this in. He says, actually, the bean pad in the Lost Woods on the ledge, serves as a shortcut to the bridge for one of the things you have to do for the Big Goron sword. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I hearted your comment live on my video. I hope you're honored. That's a joke. I'm not a celebrity. I would feel honored if a celebrity heart... Actually, you know what? I did feel honored when Nintendo Capri Sun hearted one of my comments. I was very honored. Oh my god, I thought we were going to miss it. Alright. You got a piece of heart. You've completed another heart container. I forgot that was the last one. That's it. Oh, I'm kind of sad now. We're done with pieces of heart in the whole game. There is one other Skulltula we can get, and I don't know why I didn't try to get this earlier. Do we need the silver gauntlets for this? No, why are you guys respawning? What the hell? Actually, I really don't know why I wrote this down as we had to get this after, like, doing the child portion of the dungeon. It's on a tree, and that's all I remember. And if you're paying attention, this will be Skulltula 99 after the ones that we haven't gotten yet in the Spirit Temple. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're just right there. We could have gotten you earlier. Oops, before the dungeon. But that's okay. We will just get you now, I guess. Sure, no more Ocarina. We're good. We're about to be, yep, kicked out of first person. The levers are pretty annoying. Makes sense, though, that they're in one of the final areas. For our purposes, the final area that's not a dungeon. Nope, you know what? I'm not killing you guys anymore. I'm just gonna go about my own business. I wasn't trying to get on the tree. But okay, thank you. Yeah, that should be what, okay, yeah, 98. So 97 actual Skulltulas. We have 2 to get in the dungeon as an adult, and we know what one of them is. Future me, if you are going to cut the video, cut it now. Because I'm about to say another neat fact to tantalize you guys next time, if the video is being cut. If this is a new video, hi, I'm LP Master 6, but I'm not going to go manually split it myself. So I may have just made myself sound like a fool. A bum. That's your affair. A bum. I'm sorry. And we still can't do anything. Noboru lied to us. She didn't know that the silver gauntlets were actually useless. We actually can't finish the game. Just kidding! This is not Pokemon Chaos Black, which my mom bought me on eBay and I was really excited for. And you actually can't progress the game without editing it yourself, so cartridges of it are worthless. So that was the actually only time I ever bought a hack cartridge, trying to be cool and hip, and it turned out to be completely worthless. I didn't want to do any of that. Okay. This room is just like the room on the opposite side, except it's not at all like the room on the opposite side. Huh? Oh, I see you there. Okay, cool. I knew there had to be something, because this is the first room that we can access in this side of the dungeon. Okay. See, this is another really good one, like the Fire Temple, and it's got a... Oh, if I can get the White Wolfos in one hit, I am not worried about you. Oh, and we did that with the Master Sword, too. Yeah, okay, that was that. This is another obligatory one of these. Is there one of these in every temple? I don't think there are in Forest or Fire. So I don't know. But they just want to remind you of this mechanic of playing songs to solve puzzles, even though it's not really a puzzle. It's just a, do you remember what the Triforce mark means? Because Navi does. Okay. I mean, it's fine. I'm not really complaining about it. It's just not... It's not a big brain teaser or anything, but everything doesn't have to be at all. Oh, is this the compass? Yeah, it's the compass. Ooh, feels good. Oh, is that... That can't be all that's in here. Right? Because we couldn't go anywhere else? We need a key? Okay, well, let's take a look at the map and see... Oh... Oh, there's a chest in that room? Oh, okay, no, that's the main room, isn't it? Or no? I can't tell. And obviously, 4th floor is adult exclusive. Ooh, actually, I don't want to save because I'm scared it's going to crash again. Well, actually, the power going out again, it's pretty impossible, right? You know what? I'm going to go split the video manually. Okay, I'm pretty confused. Also, we're about an hour and 7 minutes in right now, which... is longer than I expected, but I guess it makes sense because we're doing stuff outside the dungeon in the middle of this dungeon. I find this fascinating that you have to leave twice to beat the dungeon. You have to go in and leave twice, which you never have to do that once with any other dungeon. Oh, this was just open the whole time. Never mind. I did not realize this. I love and hate this room. The camera angles are cool. Oh, I hear it. We now know where every Skulltula is except for number 100, baby. Ooh, well, I know where it is, but, you know, we don't. Collectively, the people viewing this. Is this going to work without Navi pointing it out? So do you guys want to know what the medallions did? If you'll remember, they were originally usable items for the spell. This camera angle sucks. The fire medallion was simply just... dense fire. So that had a pretty seamless transition. It seems to have had the same effect. Not all of them were complete or usable, but I think there were... Oh, it moved over here? I thought it was going to move over there. Oh, that one's tricky. Okay, I kind of remember what to do for that. But the rest of the medallions, let's see. The ice medallion, because, you know, it wasn't changed to water until after they were done with the idea of making them usable items. It was just going to freeze, which makes sense. Essentially the polar opposite of Din's fire. The wind medallion, before it was the forest, was going to be for Roar's wind. Makes sense. Pretty much a direct translation there as well. The Spirit Medallion was going to be the Zelda 2 fairy spell, where you could turn into a fairy to navigate difficult passages and fly. That would have been so fucking cool. Why did they take that out of the game? The Light Medallion was going to illuminate the dark and hurt dark enemies, including Floor Masters, Redeads, and Dark Link, and probably Wall Masters. And Shadow was going to be a version of Nehru's Love, where it would darken the room for stealth. Okay, oh, yes. The difficult one. Here's what we have to do. No, you gotta get an angle here. Remember how I called it clever in, the Shadow Temple when you have to do this? Because it is clever. That's very clever. Alright, that's where we came in from. Oh, yeah, there's a door on this side. I'm not paying enough attention at all. I have one more note for this dungeon, and it is about something that we haven't seen yet. So we have actually done everything I have to talk about at this moment, and we're almost done with the game. It's gonna feel weird. No! My shield and tunic! No! I forgot you can actually lose the Hylian shield, but that's okay because we get both of them back. Thank you. I love the sprites just being on the ground, too. Oh, it looks kind of cool. Oh my god, that feels weird. That feels so weird to see 99. And I'm recording this. This is a Let's Play. Oh, it just feels so good. We gotta re-equip our shield. I do like that you can essentially de-equip a shield if you just feel like it. If you run into a like. Alright, but... Oh, I never finished my thought of... This is also along the lines, even though it has a clear gimmick, I guess you'd call it. I mean, again, in Japan, gimmick isn't a bad word. But in America, they think it's lazy and cheap. But I think gimmicks, central themes, like per game or per dungeon or whatever, are a good thing. So I've never understood that mentality of like, oh, the Wii's just a gimmick. The Japanese people were like, yes, that's good. And Nintendo of America had to be like, no, you can't say that. It's bad here. I always thought that was so stupid. Because gimmicks are fun. They're interesting. They're not always interesting, but they can be done very well. And I think the Wii was a good one for its time. But, okay, that's neither here nor there. We're talking about dungeon gimmicks. This is essentially, you know, a good mixture of linear and not so linear. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Nope, we're not doing this. Can I stun you? Oh. Nope, that's not helpful. Can you stop with the fucking turning green, please? Come on. Nope. Die, please. Thank you. Okay, we're finally seeing invisible enemies, but this is not the Shadow Temple. This is clearly the temple you have to do last, because it's using so many mechanics in the game. And aside from the whole bottom of the well thing, this is the last time you... Okay, grabbing this is a little weird. It's the last time or only time, sorry, not the last time, I guess that makes sense too, that you have to swap between adult and child for puzzle solving. And I know they cut out a lot of that, I feel like, because it's a little clunky to go back and forth. So they streamlined it. Why is that bad, I wonder? We can't see anything in this chest. Because it's a trap chest. But to 100% the game, if you ask me, you have to open every chest, meaning you do have to take mandatory damage to complete this game. And it might be the first Nintendo game we've done where that is the case. Alright, well, what does the last one do? Oh, you have to stay on it. I didn't realize that. The last one spawns a Wall Master. Oh, we're already at max rupees again. Yeah, and I don't see us buying anything else for the entire rest of the game, sadly. Maybe I'll buy more potions and stuff. We'll see how the use of this potion goes. But also, we could just warp to the Sacred Forest Meadow and just go to a very bountiful fairy fountain anytime we so choose. Also, oh, you are not going to help us out. We're not going to be able to push you down on a switch. All right. Oh, I forgot. You're going to do that thing. Are you hopping up the stairs after us? It's pretty impressive for a statue. Also, we couldn't get up here as a kid because the way to get up here is the hook/long shot. Speaking of the long shot... Wait, what? Hold on. Yep. The nipples are pointless hookshot targets. Why? That's always cracked me up. And if you want to get to the child section of the dungeon, you can. Oh, phone call? It's spam, of course. We need a spam call counter, but I'm not going to ask somebody to rewatch this whole thing and add the spam call counter. And I'm not going to do it myself, so why would I ask you guys to do it? I don't have any crazy fans like that yet. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, no, this is the adult section. We have no desire or need to go in here. Okay, this does count as second floor and third floor, right? It should. Yes, okay, it does, because it changes the mini-map. Oh, we do want to do this before I forget. Damn it, I just put the ocarina away. I'm ready for the future when we can have more button options for our items. Again, I'm very grateful. I don't really get frustrated in Link's Awakening, only having the 2 slots and one's always being taken up by the sword. But I do get a little frustrated in this game. I feel like you're changing items more, and it takes a little longer somehow because you can't move items around on the menu yourself. I don't know. It's not that big of a difference. Alright, we can get in this hand, but there's nothing there for us. Why would we? Oh, but that's it, isn't it? We have 100 Skulltulas. We don't have every unique Skulltula, again, because of that glitch. We could go for 999 if we wanted to. I don't, but we could. And that just feels so cool. Oh, I'm so excited about it. I don't know what that heart is about there, but okay. There are more things we can do in this room. Because we saw there was a Triforce symbol on one of the goddess's hands. Also, is this supposed to be a depiction of Din, the goddess? So we haven't seen one, except for like the weird ethereal form we saw before. Of course, this is not really canon to the game, I guess, because this necessarily isn't Din. Because that connection was more so taken out in the final game. How are we going to get over there? I always get stuck here. I don't think hookshotting over there is going to be helpful. I don't know if we... Oh, we can make this. And... God damn it. What was that game I was doing where I was bitching about the rolling the whole time? How the roll ruins the physics and, like, makes it impossible? There was some game on this channel where I was like, oh, the roll always fucks you. Why can't I remember what that game was? It was not a Zelda game. Was it a Mario game? It may have been some Mario spin-off. I wish I could remember, but I can't. Oh well. A nice LP Master 6 continuation there. I actually really like the idea. So thank you to Spoiler Goblin again for having me name this guy Wayne. It feels like it connects my series together. I want to do that somehow more often. Make subtle connections to make LP Master 6 feel like a continuous chronology. I really want to know what these walls say, but it's probably gibberish. We could nipple it up again, but there's no point. Actually... Oh, and it's only the very center of the nipple, so you gotta get right on the nip. How are we gonna get over there? Also, wait, what did we unlock there? Oh, the chest. And that chest had a key. Okay, so how are we going to get up there for that switch? Is that switch necessary? We actually haven't really climbed to the top of the stairs here, have we? So, oh, we have. It's right here. Okay, we need that key. I guess we don't need this switch yet? Oh, no! That spawned this chest. I thought that spawned a chest in the other hand. It did, right? Am I crazy? We just opened that chest and it had a key. Was this chest already here? I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry. Okay, but that's clearly just the hookshot target. And guess what? This is probably the only other rusted switch. Well, no. Maybe not the only other rusted switch in a dungeon. Maybe not. Okay, I don't know what that did. Was that our way back? I have no clue what's happening. Clearly. Can we grab on? No, that looked like we should have been able to grab on, but whatever. I'm just going to go in the door. Is there any door we haven't been in? Okay, there's a door south we haven't been in. There's the door we just got the key for up top. And we have not been that way. I'm actually going to go ahead and go south. Yeah, because we couldn't go in here before. So hitting the rusted switch was the... I guess they made it rusted because you can't use the hammer as a kid. That makes sense. Okay. It just feels so weird. This is almost over. I can't believe I've done this game at all. And like, I've come this far. I said all these neat facts, and I think I'm killing it. I think this is probably a pretty good series. I don't know how many parts this is going to be. Right now I've uploaded 45 parts. And that's through right before the water temple. What is this about? Okay, and I'm glad I kept the hammer out. Oh, okay. That's what that's about. No, let me go. Oh, is it just a shortcut? Or is this a way to the child section? No, this is the central room. Okay. We're in the central room right now. That's the very entrance there. Okay. Cool. So that connects directly up here. I love when they do stuff like this. Alright, so if we end up leaving, we have a shortcut. I'm so glad the designers were thoughtful enough to do stuff like that. And some switch just got depressed. It's probably the Armos one to get to the child side. Again, we don't need it, so we're good. We're going to continue on here, finally, and use the key at the top. But I can't believe I cleared out this room. This always used to puzzle me, but this is a lot more puzzling than the Fire Temple, but it feels more linear room-wise. It's a good culmination of everything we've done so far. It's a good counterpart to the Forest Temple, I feel like. Where the Forest Temple is good, a mixture of puzzles and combat. This is a mixture of linear and non-linear and puzzles and combat, and I don't know. And you've got the child side. This is definitely, I almost said growing on me, but I loved this dungeon in the first place. I love all 5 temples, but I wasn't expecting Shadow to be my least favorite. I think I'm going to put this... Oh, God, honestly, it might be my favorite. That's tough. Because I've really learned to love Forest Temple. Oh, more Anubises. Anubi? Anubisi? That sounds gross. That sounds like that meme where people are saying, like, ussy, and just adding a word and then pussy after it. My niece was really into that because, you know, she's a teenager and was when that meme came out. But that is not my sort of thing that I would say. That newfangled hipness. What were we talking about? Oh, ranking the dungeons. I don't know. Let's finish it first, and then I'll decide if it's my favorite. Right now, I'm thinking this is my second favorite. Or favorite. I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun here, but Fire wasn't quite as good as I remembered it. Still very, very, very good. Okay, we don't have a key. We came in from... not this way. We came in from... Okay, we came in from... I don't know why I'm struggling to read this simple map. There's nothing on that side. This is where we need to go, because we don't have a key.